let's revisit our strategy. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm your beautiful host, Young Buffett, and I am well rested after waiting all day yesterday for some eggs to drop. It's time to go back to the drawing board here because I really want an egg. If I don't get eggs, what the heck am I going to talk about on my YouTube? Anyways, we have newish data and information that I really want to think about out loud and just talk through it with you guys. So stick around. Let's come up with a game plan. Let's see if we can make some money off of some pictures that come out of some digital eggs or something. I spent way too long yesterday in the CryptoZoo Discord talking to hundreds and hundreds of people about this project for hours and hours. We had fun, we cried, we had meditation sessions. I learned a lot of Australian slang terms. It was just a great time, honestly. A lot of us were over here on my Finery page as well. It's like Discord, but only for investing. So hop over there if you're interested in chatting more. But also, real quick, I love all of you, by the way. No joke. Every single one of you have been so awesome. We got over 5,000 people who scrolled down and hit that subscribe button, and that's just mind-boggling to me. So honestly, I love you and thank you. All right, let's talk about our game plan. So I still own 717,000-ish Zoo token. I'm still holding. Why would I sell? At one point, we were up 400%. Now we're up only about 100 to 200. I don't know. It fluctuates a lot. But I could sit here and buy and sell and try to time the market all day long and try to scrape out a little bit more profits. But honestly, I really don't care. Now, a lot of people might wonder, why don't you care? Aren't you a trader? Kind of. But I did what I always say I do. I kept it small, I kept it safe, and I kept it fun. I do not care if Zoo token goes to zero. If my investment goes to zero, I only really lost the $250-ish that I put in for my initial investment. To me, when I bought that $250, it was gone. In my head, I already lost it. So I already felt that pain of loss when I bought it, because I kept it small enough to manage. If I lose $250, I'm not losing sleep at night. So there are a few scenarios that might play out here with the actual token that you should be aware of. And these are the things that I want to talk out loud about. And it's going to be entirely up to you how you want to play it because I don't know. So one of the first scenarios I was thinking about was the price of Zoo could stay around the same level as we near the egg launch, which will be on September 3rd, by the way. I have a video that talks about all the details we know about it so far, but anyways, we don't know the exact time on September 3rd. We will have a 5-hour countdown timer on their website though, so that's cool at least. Then I'm curious to see how the price will move during those 5 hours. We could see the price of Zoo skyrocket during the countdown as people pour in to prepare to buy the eggs with Zoo. Now, there might be people like me who bought in very, very early. And if it shoots up, the big boys and the whales and the people with tens of thousands, there are a few with hundreds of thousands of dollars invested, might sell out during the countdown or right before the egg sale. There also might be an influx of people buying back in from the people who didn't get the airdrop right, or the people who had to fill out that Google form on their Discord. So there's some interesting catalysts coming up that we should all just be aware of. With new crypto, it's going to happen. There's going to be people who hop in there and start controlling the pricing. It's unfortunate, but it's wild to think about. If you have a lot of coins, you could very, very well control and manipulate where the price of Zoo token goes. Unfortunately, you can literally see it here. A controlled selling from a few whales took the price down from almost 0.0008 to about 0.0003. That's way more than a 50% drop in a matter of 4 minutes. welcome to volatility, my friends. It ended up getting bought back very, very quickly. So that is very bullish. It is important to know that these are just controlled whales. This isn't a rug pull situation. It's a part of the game. It's what happens with projects like this. Trust me on this. There are a few things I want to make very, very clear. Logan Paul is not rug pulling anyone, okay? He has way more money in this thing long term if it goes well, okay? He would not be in the business of scalping out a couple $100,000 of profits, but ruining his investing reputation. That's not worth it. That's not worth a couple $100,000, guys. He is a multi-million-dollar industry. His name is a multi-million-dollar brand. If he really wanted a couple $100,000, he'd just do a sponsored post on TikTok or a couple YouTube videos. Trust me, rug pulling is not profitable in the long term. Some people point back to his history with crypto. He might have been involved in some marketing for some other cryptos. He might have been talking about other cryptos, and other people might have rug pulled in that situation. The project might have failed in those situations. But in this case, he does seem very passionate about it. Now, you could argue the communication is lacking on the Discord or on the Telegram. You could argue that we need more details, but at the end of the day, they weren't as ready as everybody thought they would be for the amount of people who are investing in this now. They have well over 15,000 account holders now. There are 15,000 people who own this token now. So they didn't expect that rush that fast, and they weren't that ready for that many people. So there is a lot to this. You can look at it on a surface level and say, oh, it's another rug pull, but I don't think it is. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm keeping it small, keeping it safe, and keeping it fun. Never forget those three things. So overall, be careful of whales. What am I doing to be careful of whales? I'm diversifying, guys. I'm keeping about 717,000 or whatever I have in Zoo. I will not be buying more as of right now. I need to first understand the tokenomics. I need to read about how the game actually works. What is Zoo used for? When we buy an egg, does it burn the Zoo? Does it go back into the liquidity pool? What transactions cost Zoo? Breeding them? Selling them on their marketplace? Is there other things we don't know? There's a lot we don't know. What transactions cost money? We don't know any of that. So I don't know the value of the token. We're waiting on the tokenomics. As soon as that comes out, we'll make a video, we'll review it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss those. But for now, it's literally just bouncing up and down for no reason other than supply and demand. It's just being traded. So be careful, but I won't be buying more for now. I do have Ethereum lined up and ready to go, plus the gas fees. Also, remember that one BNB coin that we bought? Is it called BNB coin? Why do I sound like a boomer when I say that? I have one Binance coin, one BNB that I bought a week ago that got locked up in Binance US like Akon in 2004. Well, that one BNB has now been released. It passed the 10 days. So luckily their delay actually bought me enough time to free up those funds. So I'm actually pretty happy about that because I want to transfer that one BNB over to Ethereum now. I want to have more Ethereum ready to go. We do know that the maximum amount of eggs available per wallet or per person is 3. So I want 1 egg with Zoo token and I want 2 eggs with Ethereum. And I want to talk about the difference between the eggs that are minted on Ethereum and the eggs that are minted on Binance Smart Chain Network, Smart Contract Network, whatever it's called. Technically speaking, to my knowledge, if it's on the Ethereum network, you can actually move it around to places like OpenSea and other platforms that accept Ethereum-based NFTs. But if it's on Binance, you can't move it to OpenSea as of right now. They don't accept that. It's only Ethereum. However, that is assuming that there is no bridge technology in their platform that transfers the BNB NFT to Ethereum NFT. Okay. If that's the case, then it does make sense to buy BNB. But if they don't have that, I kind of want more Ethereum eggs. We do know that, in fact, there will be an in-game marketplace and an auction house and a place where you can buy, sell, flip your NFTs and whatnot. So without having to go to something like OpenSea, that being available, I'm not too worried about the liquidity of the NFTs. But if I wanted to get rid of one, I would just post it on their marketplace and I'm not stuck with it. So I have that ease of mind. Now, it is also important to note, this is just the egg pre-sale, guys. On September 3rd, the egg is being pre-sold. The game is not coming out yet. We don't know when the game will come out. So you're going to buy these NFTs, but what can we do with them? We don't know. We really don't know yet. So I do like the fact of having the NFT on Ethereum. It gives me more flexibility. So if possible, I'll pick up 2 there. 1 with Zoo to get that 10% discount with Zoo. So that's cool too. But the only thing that sketches me out is the gas fees on Ethereum. It's going to make things a little bit more expensive, but I'm down. I want to open 1 or 2 of the eggs. I want to keep one of the eggs hatched and hold that egg for a long time. We'll be tracking the value of all of these things on this channel. So if you're interested in stuff like that too, I'll be documenting my journey every step of the way. So make sure you hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. I don't know what else to tell you to make you do that, but show some love. Another thing that I'm worried about, I'm just listing all the things that I'm thinking about out loud again. So on top of the gas fees that you have to pay with Ethereum, Ethereum itself has been increasing in price for the past few days. That's great because I own a lot of Ethereum, but it sucks because the price of an egg is actually tied to Ethereum. The price of 1 egg is 0.1 Ethereum. 0.1 Ethereum. So a week ago, that was like $300. Right now, it's like $380. So it sucks even more that the fact that the egg is based on Ethereum's price, that means if you want to pay in Zoo, you have to pay the equivalent in Zoo to 0.1 Ethereum. So if 0.1 Ethereum is worth around $380 right now, you need $380 worth of Zoo. What sucks even more is if whales dump the price or push the price down right before the eggs go live, then you'll actually need more Zoo tokens for the value to equal 0.1 Ethereum. Right now, my 717,000 Zoo is worth around like $500 or so, but that could very well go back down to being only worth 300 or 200, etc. It really depends on the price of Zoo. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. All in all, I have money on all fronts. Ethereum, Binance, and Zoo. For gas, for the price of the egg, I am ready to go as fast as possible. It would be really, really funny if I don't get an egg because my YouTube videos would get really, really weird. So let's hope I get an egg. And with that, I love you and I'll see you on the next video.